So a recent video of billionaire Richard Branson looking down towards Earth from the edge of space has got everyone talking about space tourism and how it has become a reality for anyone who can afford it. But what exactly is the edge of space? What is a suborbital flight? And how is it different from outer space travel? We're telling you everything. So an orbital flight basically needs to attain speeds which are high enough to ensure that this flight or this satellite keeps moving at a consistent height above Earth. But a suborbital flight or a suborbital rocket moves at much lesser speeds because it does not need to consistently stay at a height above Earth. It needs to go up, reach its max altitude, and then come back towards Earth. So suborbital basically means below or beneath the actual orbit of the object that you're talking about. Here we're talking about Earth. So suborbital is below the orbit of Earth. Virgin Galactic's recent Unity 22 suborbital flight reached a max altitude of 86 kilometers above Earth's surface, attaining speeds of 3700 kilometers per hour, which is roughly 3 times the speed of sound. So why this is being called a suborbital flight is because the speeds were not high enough for Unity 22 to break past Earth's gravitational pull. The speed was not high enough for Unity 22 to remain in Earth's orbit. It was just high enough for it to reach the edge of space and then come back towards Earth's surface. Just to give a little perspective about the speeds that Unity 22 was able to achieve, a normal commercial flight moves at a speed of 925 kilometers per hour. So there is no such thing as zero gravity in a suborbital flight because it is not breaking past the Earth's gravitational pull. So once Unity 22 reached its maximum altitude, it momentarily reached zero vertical velocity. Basically, this was the point before it was about to come back towards Earth due to gravity. Now, it was at this point of zero vertical velocity when all passengers aboard Unity 22 experienced weightlessness for about 4 minutes. So suborbital flights will give you a glimpse of Earth from the edge of space and it will make you experience weightlessness for a few minutes. But passengers who would be going on such flights will need to sign informed consent forms understanding the risks involved.